Today, we would look at the differences between some time with space, some time without space, sometimes with space, and sometimes without space. These words might seem and sound similar, but they have distinct meanings and uses. By the end of this video, you'll have a clear understanding of how to use each term correctly. So let's start. Some time with space is a noun phrase that refers to an indefinite period of time. It refers to a span of time. In fact, it often means a long time. For example, I need some time to finish this project. It implies a need for a certain amount of time without specifying exactly how much time is required. We should spend some time together this weekend. Here, some time suggests setting aside an unspecified amount of time for an activity or spending quality time with someone. The exact duration is not mentioned, but the emphasis is on making time available for the mentioned purpose. I'll need some time to think about it. In this sentence, some time suggests taking a reasonable amount of time to carefully analyze and come to a decision. Some time without space can be both adverb and adjective. When it is used as an adverb, it refers to an unspecified point in time, and sometime when used as an adjective can mean occasional or formal in certain contexts. Let's see how we use it. Let's meet sometime next week. Sometime in this context means at an unspecified or indefinite time in the future. It suggests planning a meeting without specifying the exact date or time. Here, we can replace sometime with someday. We should go on a vacation sometime this year. Here, sometime conveys the idea of planning a vacation at an undetermined point during the year. The focus is on the general time frame rather than a specific date. Well, let's now talk about the other way to use sometime. He is a sometime musician. In this sentence, sometime as an adjective means occasional. It implies that the person engages in music from time to time, but it is not their main or consistent occupation. The company's sometime CEO made an appearance at the event. In this sentence, sometime indicates that the person has held the position of CEO in the past, but he is not the current CEO. It emphasizes their former role within the company. Sometimes, with space is a noun phrase used to describe multiple instances or occurrences of an event or activity. For example, I have failed some times before succeeding. Sometimes in this context refers to a few times of occurrences. It indicates that the person experienced failure multiple times before finally achieving the success. He has visited the park sometimes. In this example, sometimes also functions as a noun phrase. It specifies that the person has visited the park on multiple occasions, or in other words, the person has been to the park more than once. Now, let's talk about sometimes without space. It is a one-word adverb which means on certain occasion or now and then. To demonstrate, we have sometimes it rains unexpectedly. In this sentence, the word sometimes indicates that rain occurs occasionally. It suggests that the frequency of rain is not consistent. He sometimes forgets his keys. Here, sometimes implies that the person occasionally forgets their keys. It suggests that forgetting the keys is not a regular phenomenon. Now, I hope you have a clear understanding of these terms. I encourage you to practice using them in sentences to reinforce your knowledge. Correct uses will improve your communication skills and help you convey your ideas more effectively. Thank you for joining today's class. Keep learning.